Are you a tall girl and has anyone ever made you feel masculine because of your height? If so, keep watching this video. The question that I posed is, do people automatically assume because of a woman height that she is automatically masculine? In this video, I want to cover 2 points that I feel like people do to make tall women feel masculine. And sometimes they do these things without really knowing that they're doing it, but they are doing it. And I want to spread that awareness so people can know to stop doing it. So without further ado, let's get into this video and cover these points I want to make. First off, thank you for clicking on this video and let's hop right into it. So the first point I want to make is how people automatically masculinize our height by saying things like, oh, you're the same height as my uncle, my husband, my cousin. They name some male. Or women will say, oh my God, I wish my husband or my boyfriend was your height. Like, ma'am, sir, y'all, we are in 2025. There are so many great women that are in these different sports and entertainment industries that you can say. You can say things like, oh my God, you're the same height as Angel Wilson, or you're the same height as Angel Reese, or, something like that. Name a woman that I'm around the same height as versus, oh, a man. And another thing, now some people do this because they really genuinely don't think about it. But some people say, oh, girl, you need to be playing for somebody's NBA team. What? I know sometimes they're like, oh, I mean WNBA team, but then you got some people, men, little boys, that try to be funny, and they'll say, oh my God, girl, you need to be, the Celtics need a center, the Hawks need a center. Like, sir, I am a woman at the end of the day. I know so many of y'all men are so insecure and so mad and jealous and upset because I am the height that you thought you were going to be. First of all, how did you think you were going to be this height? Your dad is 5'7", your mom is 5'2". Unless you got cousins or uncles or granddads that's 6 foot something, you ain't gonna be 6 foot. Okay. But so many times you'll hear people say things like that. And like I said, some people generally make the mistake and say NBA when they mean WNBA, but you got some men that I very loosely use that word men that try to be funny and try to name an NBA team, knowing that, oh, you need to play with these men. Like, boy, bye. Okay. But so many times people do these little things that masculinize women's height, and it's so stupid to me. Like, do y'all not understand? I understand a lot of y'all feel. Another thing is, I think some people feel like they forget that men and women can be tall. And that's why they automatically say things that have to deal with a man. And it's like, y'all, clearly, men and we should know by now that men and women can be tall. If that was the case, only men would be tall. Okay. Guess what? The great guy upstairs, he obviously made both genders tall for a reason. Okay. If he only wanted men to be tall, only men would be tall. But guess what? Both of us are tall these days. I know it's hard for some of y'all to believe. It's hard for y'all to wrap y'all small minds around. But I promise you, men and women can be really, really tall. So yes, let's stop doing that. Let's stop automatically masculizing a woman's height, especially with those little things when you. And I get it. Some of y'all may not know any tall women. Just don't say anything. Just say, "Oh my God, you're really tall. That's cool." I love when people come to me and say, "Oh my God, you're so tall. That's so cool," or whatever. Just don't name anybody. Don't say who I'm the same height as in your family or some man. Just don't say anything. Just you don't know any women that are around my height, or you don't know any women that are in the 6 foot range. Just say nothing. Just be quiet and just be like, oh, love your height. Just admire. Or you cannot say anything. You could just see me, look, stare, be amazed, keep pushing. That's it. It's very, very simple. I promise y'all it's so simple. It's so easy. It really, really is. My second point that I want to make, and this is also a very, very important point, people assume because I'm tall that I automatically do not need a man to protect me because I'm already tall. Oh, you're already so tall and so this and got, whatever. You can take care of yourself. You don't need a man to take care of you. You don't need a man to protect you. Like girl or boy or man, whatever you want to call yourself. Please. Okay. Please stop assuming that because women are tall that we can take care of ourselves. We are still women at the end of the day. Therefore, we want to feel protected. We want to feel safe. We want to feel all those things. And yes, of course, women can take care of ourselves. We have different things that we can take care of ourselves with, different objects. But at the end of the day, you still want to feel protected as a woman. And you want to have that man that can do that or your partner that can do that for you. So stop assuming because we're super tall that we can just take care of ourselves. They'll be like, oh, you already taller. You taller than most men, anyways. Babes, I cannot help that I am taller than probably 70 to 80% of the men that I meet. I can't help it. Now, of course, if I was around other tall, like if I was in the industry of basketball still, or if I was around different, basketball players, I know I wouldn't be the tallest. But I can't help that most men that I meet on a day-to-day basis are not around my height. Can't help it. She's like, you can't help that you're your height. I can't help that I'm my height. But stop assuming because a woman is super tall that she can defend herself. Because too many times we get on these apps like TikTok or Instagram or just the news period, and you hear so many stories of young women, unfortunately, being hurt and harmed by little boys that are in grown men's body. Yes, I say little boys because y'all are clearly not a man. A man should be able to control his emotions and be able to take rejection. But so many times we see that men obviously cannot do that. And we see all the time how these men are hurting these girls because of that. And yes, I will say, I feel like my height does save me from a lot of that. But that's not to say that people still don't try it. Now, I do feel like like I said, my height saves me from people getting too aggressive with me. But at the end of the day, that's not to say that I haven't been followed in stores because yes, I have been followed in grocery stores or just regular stores because a man is weird. And as a woman, you automatically are going to go on to the defense mode and you're going to automatically try to be very aware. That's why I feel like you should be very, very aware of your surroundings as a woman because men are weird. Okay. But guess what? Even at my height of 6'6", I still get nervous or scared when a man is following me or being weird around me. So no, don't think because a woman is tall that she's automatically just this superwoman and she's gonna defend herself and not feel scared or not feel like she needs someone to protect her. Because guess what? We do feel that way just as much as average women do. So yes, we need we not need we want to feel that way, and so therefore a man or your partner can make you feel that way. So stop feeling like because she's already so tall and so big she can take care of herself. Can you take care of yourself? No. Don't think height means oh yeah, height means protection because it does not, y'all. Let's stop overly masculinizing women's height. And I think another thing is, and this is a topic that or this is a point that some people it's a little bit controversial, is I feel like a lot of times people kind of also automatically masculinize, especially black tall women, especially if you are on the darker side of black women. And we all know because even average size women that are on the darker scale of skin color, they get masculinized, especially if they have certain features that are like a stronger features, like a jawline or a strong this or a strong that. We automatically want to masculinize them, not only because of the features, but because of skin color too. But that's another topic for another day. But we all know that is something that a lot of people get. So unfortunately, not only because of my height do people want to polymasculinize me, but also because of my race. I know that's a thing that's a little bit sensitive. I ain't gonna go too much in depth on that, but I do think that's another thing. I think people also automatically try to kind of, or they masculinize women that are of color a little bit more with the height than they would another race. Now, I know some people might not feel that way, but I personally feel like a lot of the times, not only if you're tall, but also if you're a woman of color, think about it. What's the actress name? Is it Leslie Jones, I think, or something like that? She was masculinized so much because at one point she was just, she was popping. She was really out there, and people were saying they were calling her all these kind of names, but not only because of her height, because she is on the taller side, but also because of her skin color. Because I feel like for a fact, if she was a lighter toned, people would not have said as many things as they did. But because she was also on the darker side of her skin color and also taller, people automatically want to masculinize her as a woman. So once again, let's stop doing that. Okay, let's stop assuming because a woman is a certain height that she can't be feminine. We are still women at the end of the day, so therefore we are still feminine. No matter how tall we still are feminine. We don't want to be masculinized and we want to feel protected, especially in the world we are living in today. Okay. If you have stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching this. And I want to make this videos and videos like this where we can cover topics that a lot of us tall women feel like we have to go through because of our heights. And I really do hope that, I can make any tall girl feel seen or heard by making these videos and going over these different topics. And of course, you can always leave comments and tell me about anything that you feel like I should be covering that I haven't covered quite yet. I do have a few of these videos that I really want to make. And I want this channel to be a safe space for all my tall girls. I want us to just feel seen, feel heard, but also know that you are beautiful, you are unique, and you are made perfect. And you are made this way for a reason. As always, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next Tall Girl Diary video.